Survivor, Edge of Extinction, is now 4 episodes in, so we are starting to get a sense of who will be the main players of the season and who are destined for elimination. The overall edit of this cast has been somewhat lopsided considering the same group of people has gone to tribal council every single episode, which means we don't really have a sense of half the cast's gameplay quite yet. With the original Manu tribe getting so much focus, there hasn't been much room for original Kama to shine, though we have seen highlights from a handful of them. Below you will find my ranking of the 7 Survivor castaways with the worst edits so far, whether that means they haven't been shown much on the show or they have been seen in a negative light. 1. Julia Carter. Starting things off as the one person who hasn't received a single confessional through 4 episodes, Julia. While Julia has certainly been given screen time, such as her scheming about Aubrey Bracco or her rifling through Joe Anglim's bag to see if he has an idol, we have not gotten any insight into her game or even what her motivations are for playing Survivor. Even an under-edited winner like Survivor Samoa contestant Natalie White received at least one confessional in her first 4 episodes, so unless the editors are bending over backwards to hide her as a winner, it's not looking good for Julia. See Survivor deleted scene. Kelly Wentworth's tribe sings happy birthday as she turns 32 on the island. Watch 2. Aurora McCreary. Despite a funny quip in the premiere about her being gay but still being into Joe, we still don't know much about Aurora. The show has portrayed her as a loyal ally to Joe and Aubrey, but we don't really know why she has attached herself to the 2 returnees. Perspective is always key when looking for a winner's edit, and we just don't have much perspective on Aurora's game right now. If this edit continues, she could just be a loyal foot soldier for Joe and Aubrey that inevitably gets picked off because the others assume that the returnees have an idol. 3. Wendy Diaz. On the other end of the spectrum, we have Wendy, who has certainly emerged as a standout character from the newbies. While she has received an over-the-top edit, it has been mostly negative. Most of the other players have talked negatively about her erratic behavior, whether it's hiding the flint, freeing the chickens, or being stubborn about a vote. She could still go deep into the game, but with such a negative perception among most who have interacted with her, even if she makes it to the final 3, she probably won't have the votes to win in the end. See Survivor Chicken Gate 2019. Victoria Baumann just trolled Wendy Diaz with the most "cluck you" tweet of all time. 4. Joe Anglim. Sorry Joey amazing fans, but outside of beasting his way to the end through immunity wins or surviving Extinction Island, he's not getting anywhere near the end. Some of his tribe mates already want him out despite being an asset in challenges, and Aurora is his only ally on his new swap tribe. Even if he makes it to the merge, the buck usually stops there as far as people wanting to keep Joe around because of his strength in challenges. While he has told the audience in confessional that he wants to turn down the Joey amazing vibes, he also has the lowest number of confessionals of all 4 returnees. For such a fan favorite, that's not great. 5. Gavin Whitson. In previous winners' edit posts I have had Gavin among the players with the best winner edits, but he is going to need more airtime, fast. He is tied with Aurora at only 2 confessionals in 4 episodes, with 0 in the past 2 weeks. He was established early on as a superfan and having a partnership with Eric Hafman, but we've seen very little of him since. Gavin seems to be well-liked and game-savvy, but it remains to be seen if he will emerge as a winner possibility or merely a jury member. See Survivor video recap. We're very bummed that War Dog swing vote hit Rick in episode 4. Watch 6. Eric Hafman. Speaking of Eric, we haven't seen much from this guy either. Going back to last week's post, Eric managed to catch 6 fish for his tribe, but we only know that because it was a deleted scene posted online. We didn't even see this on the air, even though it would have been a great positive moment to show. He did get a funny moment in this episode where he commented in confessional about Wendy releasing the chickens, only to hear the chickens clucking mid-confessional. Like Gavin, Eric Reed's a beloved player in the game, but he could definitely be seen as a big physical threat once the merge hits. 7. David Wright. Controversial to put him on this list. Maybe, but David has consistently failed to get his way through 4 episodes. He has constantly talked about getting out Kelly Wentworth, yet Kelly remains in the game. His closest ally, Rick Devens, was just voted out. We keep seeing his perspective on the game, and he had a sympathetic moment in the episode 4 Tribal Council about his love of Survivor, but he needs to take charge and have something go his way. See exclusive predictions. Who will win Survivor? Be sure to make your predictions to influence our reality TV racetrack odds. You can keep changing your predictions until just before the next episode airs on CBS. You'll compete to win a spot on our leaderboard and eternal bragging rights. See our contest rules and sound off with other fans in our reality TV forum. Read more Gold Derby Entertainment news.